So we are churning through some snack boxes right now that kind of stacked up on me a little bit during this last month and a half or so of my grad school semester. Now that that's out of the way, I feel like I have some time to actually spend on unboxings, and specifically the snack boxes, which tend to take a little bit more time to film and edit. So if you're interested especially in the snack box unboxings, check out the channel, because I should be uploading, you know, a few more of those that have kind of been backlogged a little bit. So hopefully this will catch me up at least for the summer, and hopefully we'll be able to keep up during the fall once school starts again. But anyway, so now what we're going to do is the WOWbox. This is the fun and tasty variety of the WOWbox. This comes out of Japan, and they offer a few different varieties of their combinations. This particular one is the fun and tasty, which means that it's supposed to be things that are curated from what's currently popular or kind of more novelty items, versus they have one that's kind of more of the like adventurous, if you're into trying weird combinations or weird flavors. There's also, I think, a beauty box and a toy box variation. So if you're interested in WOWbox, or at least seeing what options are available, check out the link down below. As is typical with snack boxes, I'm not going to try everything that's in here. There are sometimes items in here that are more difficult to reclose once they've been opened, and I don't want to necessarily have, you know, 15 things opened and that have to be eaten right away. So okay, so let's take a look at what the WOWbox for, now this would have been for, I think this is the May box. It might be the April box. I don't know. They kind of stacked up on me, unfortunately. So we'll kind of see whether or not I get another one in the next few days or not, because then if so, then that would, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to check out what's in this box, and then we'll figure out what we're actually going to try. And I don't know why I'm saying we, because you're just watching. So I will figure out what I'm going to try after we take a look at what's in here. It says Happy Easter, so this must be the April box. That answers that question. First up, we have Pocky, and I'm excited because I like Pocky. So we will try that out. Typically there's like 3 or 4 pouches in a box of Pocky, and it looks like, based on the picture, that this is going to be like a vanilla frosting or like a birthday cake kind of flavor. So we'll try that one. We have one of these, I can't say them. I think they're umabo something. And this looks like it's pepperoni pizza flavored. But I've been wanting to try another one of these. The only one that I've tried so far, well, I tried a sweet corn one, which I loved. And then I've tried a chocolate covered one, which was okay, but I've been wanting to try more of the savory ones. So depending on how many other things in here we're going to try, we may go ahead and bust that one open. We'll see. Oh, we've got more. I don't know what flavor this is. Balm. And the guy down below looks really creepy. I have no idea. This is going to be a surprise, so we might try that one. I don't know. We also have something that looks like it's a cookie bar with perhaps bits of either nuts or fruit inside. It says Thunder Presents. I'm not going to try this one because it's going to be hard to reseal it again, but so we'll set that one aside and do that you know, another time maybe. We have a Mackin gummy. It looks like it's supposed to be inspired by the Power Rangers or something very similar to the Power Rangers. It's a hand. It looks like it's going to be like a peach flavored gummy something. Not going to try that right now. We also have some orange flavored something. So that might get tried. It's in a Ziploc pouch, so that's more promising. We have some cotton candy floss, which I'm not going to try right now. Need to set aside another pile for, let me put things we're not going to try over here. Next we have something that looks like it's supposed to be custardy, but again, it's not resealable, so I'm not going to open this one now. And it's in a small package, so it would be hard to reseal it. So that'll be for later. We have some, what looks like kind of cheese curls or cheese somethings. And that one is resealable, so we'll try that. We have a very large bag of what looks like it's going to be sour cream and onion. I think if this is the same kind of brand that I tried before, that was just a plain flavor. I really liked those, so hopefully these are just as good. And then the last thing that we have in here are these Tohato caramel corn kind of snacks, and I have tried this before, so I'm not going to open this one now. So let me go ahead and put back the things that we're not going to open today. I don't think I want to open both of these, so let's try the mystery one, and we'll save the pizza one for another day. So, what I am going to try are the Pocky, the mystery Omebo, if I'm saying that right, but you know what I'm talking about. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. We're going to try these. We're going to try the sour cream and onion things, and we're going to try this orange, I think this is a gummy or a marshmallow thing. So let's go ahead and start with that one. Very, very orange. You can definitely smell it. Alright, so that's not quite what I was expecting. They're like little discs, and they're kind of floury, and I guess, do you pull them apart? I guess you pull them apart. I'm trying to go based off of what this little package shows. It looks like they're being pulled apart, so I guess you can pull them apart if you want to. Yeah, I mean, it comes apart pretty easily. There's the ring and there's the flower. And kind of like an orange marshmallow. The flavor of it is very similar to an orange Starburst. If you're familiar with those, it has that really intense kind of candy orange flavor, which I like. I prefer that to the more gentle orange flavors. If you're gonna do a fake orange flavor, I want it to be pretty intense. So that's pretty good. The texture's a little weird for me. I think it's supposed to be kind of marshmallow-esque. There's something about it that comes across as a little bit chalky. That might be just something to get used to. It's not bad, it's just weird. So I think I'm gonna have to get accustomed to that, but it's pretty good. So we're all right with that. Go ahead and try some we're staying on the sweet side. Let's go ahead and try the Pocky. Alright, so this one has 2 bags of the Pocky. Cute little design on there, little metallic hearts. And I'm assuming, again, based off of the picture, that these are like a vanilla frosting, is my guess. Definitely has a kind of vanilla birthday cake-esque scent to it. The last time I thought it was going to be a vanilla birthday cake, it ended up being cheesecake. So it might be that too. I definitely think it's leaning more towards the vanilla cheesecake aspect than frosting. It definitely has more of a cheesecake flavor to it. But they're alright. I think I would have preferred a more vanilla frosting-esque flavor to it. But it's okay. It's pretty tasty. I mean, Pocky is always good, so I never go wrong with Pocky's flavors. I never have a problem with that, so pretty good. And I do appreciate the multiple packages of it. Alright, let's try what I think is sour cream and onion. Smells more like onion. It reminds me a little bit of Funyuns, if you've ever had that. That's what it smells like to me. And they look like Cheetos. So this isn't what I thought it was. It's not from the same brand that well, it might be from the same brand, but it's not the same product that I thought it was going to be. But they look like Cheetos. In texture and in flavor of the chip itself, it is very much like a Cheeto. The actual seasoning on it reminds me of the Funyuns flavor. So it's not, with American sour cream and onion chips, there is a more salty, savory aspect to it. Whereas with things like Funyuns, or if you've ever had the Hawaiian kettle chips that have the sweet Maui onion flavor, that's what it is. It's a sweet onion versus the more savory sour cream and onion that's common in the United States. So they're really good. They're a little different than what I'm used to when I think of sour cream and onion. And so there's going to be a little bit of adaptation necessary for my brain, because when I think of a sour cream and onion, I'm anticipating a specific kind of flavor, and that's not what this flavor is. It's definitely more sweet. So, but I like it. I do like them. All right, let's try these. These are supposed to be cheese, no? Well, it looks like it's roasted corn. If you take a really close look at the packaging, it looks like it's like a corn on the cob with some kind of seasoning, maybe? I don't know if it's just roasted or if there's actually like seasoning on it. So let's take a look if I can get this open. Alright. So it definitely smells like roasted corn on the cob. And they're like little braids of breadsticks is what they feel like. Really interesting. The texture is very cracker breadstick-like. If you've ever had snack mixes that have the little breadsticks in them, the texture is just like those. The flavor is very strongly of sweet corn, like sweet corn on the cob or sweet corn niblets. It's really good, but it's weird because the mind makes it, you think you're going to get something else, and it's very strange, but I actually like them a lot. Like, they're very savory. Even though it's sweet, it's savory. Now, if you're not a fan of corn, meaning the vegetable corn, you probably wouldn't like these. You need to like corn on the cob in order to like these, I think. I do, so I do. I actually like these quite a bit. These are very interesting. It's one of those snacks that as you eat it, you want more. Last one that I'm going to try is this one, and I'm excited because I have no idea what to expect with this one. We at least know from the other one that that one is pizza flavored, but I have no idea what this is going to be. It's boom, is what it says, and there's like a funky looking dude on the bottom. I don't know if this is going to be sweet. I don't know if it's going to be savory. I have no clue, and there's nothing on here to tell me. Let's hope for the best. Alright, it is a bright orange color. Look at that. So these are corn snacks, if you're not familiar. They're corn snacks that have been seasoned. In most cases, they're savory. Like I had mentioned before, I had one last time that was actually coated in a thin layer of chocolate, which was good. It was just not what I was expecting. And they usually have a hole in the middle of them. And they're usually really, really light and airy, but seasoned well. And from what I understand, it seems like there's, what I don't get is, I don't know if the name WOWbox, and I'm probably saying that wrong, I don't know if that's a reference to a style of snack or if that's a particular brand. So I may be using the word incorrectly. I may be referring to a product when I mean a brand, or I don't know. But hopefully, if you're familiar with it, you can clarify for me. But let's give this a try. Hopefully this isn't spicy. It looks angry. So we'll see. It almost has like a sweet paprika flavor to it. Little bit of heat, but very little bit of heat. It's not bad at all. But it's almost like a paprika flavor, which would explain the angry red color. Slightly sweet from the corn snack itself, slightly salty. But I think the main thing on here is paprika. I'm going to have to double check online. One of the things that's nice about the WOWbox, in my opinion, is when you get the box, there's no cheat card in there. So you're kind of flying blind a little bit. But you do have the opportunity to log in, and online they'll tell you what was in the box. So if you really want to know. So I will have to go check this out and see if I can figure out what this is. And if I do, I'll put a little link or something, or a little caption to let you know. But I think this is paprika. Okay, so those are all of the items that were in the WOWbox this time around. Of the things that I actually tried, I definitely think I liked that corn on the cob cracker thing the best. But really, there wasn't anything that I disliked. And so I'm actually looking forward to trying the stuff that I, didn't really want to open right now. But one of the things that's always been nice about the WOWbox is I don't think I've ever been really disappointed with anything that they've sent over. It's all been really fun to try. Definitely some have been enjoyed more than others have been, but I haven't really run into anything that's been super strange or unpleasant. So that's always fun. So if you like to try snacks from other places, definitely consider the WOWbox as an option for you. Again, they do have other varieties, so check it out and see what would work best for you. And of course, if you've actually tried any of these before, let me know what you think about them down below, and if there's something specific that I should keep an eye out for in our local markets that you think I should try. So let me know. I'd be curious. I need to actually go get more water because I'm running out, and move on with some more unboxings. So I hope I'll see you again, and that you'll join me for more unboxings, whether they be tasting unboxings or otherwise. But I have a lot of them to catch up on after grad school. But until next time, we'll see you.